Welcome guys, my name's RK. They're doing we're going to rank all of the Earthfall maps. Now, Earthfall is a game like Left 4 Dead. It's like a copy of Left 4 Dead. But anyway, we're going to judge all these harshly and greatly. Let me just tell you something. This is going to be great. Anyway, let's start with the beginning. So let's start with the first map, which is Supply Run. It's a quite simple map, should I say? It's a quite good map. So we got like a bunch of. We are in like a suburban neighborhood. We run through stuff. We go through. It's literally a great map because like all you're doing is walking this way, then that way, then this way, and then that way. It is literally the most simple map I've ever seen in my life. But, however, it's one of the best maps. Let me just tell you something. It is one of the best maps. It's like a normal Left 4 Dead map. I'm not gonna lie with you. It's like a normal Left 4 Dead map. You got your simple walking. You're just walking to A to B, and there's a whole other section at the end. Like, as usual, because that's what Left 4 Dead is, like, there is, like, a walking, and then there's hordes, then there's, like, a bunch of things. But yeah, anyway, it is a very good map, it's very simple. I think it's one of the best maps ever. So I'm gonna put it in S tier. Now let me say this at the beginning. Now, at the end of Supply Run, there's a little bit of a problem. This is the one issue I have with this game. It is not connecting with the story. So, at the end of Supply Run, there is no car that we drove off. So, now, the reason why that's a problem is because Left 4 Dead always consistently makes their story at the end better. Like, so basically, it connects with the ending with the next chapter. So basically what I mean by that is, at the end of Dead Center, we take Clutch Nixon's car, and we drive off. And then at the start of Dark Carnival, where we have Clutch Nixon's car, and we stop because we ran out of gas. Now that is consistent. That is consistency. Like, it is consistent to the last chapter. However, in Earthfall, this first map basically does not show us if we actually drove off in the same car that we did in the breakdown. Now there's going to be a lot of issues like that, but so far this is the only thing I found that isn't consistent about the story. Because later on you'll see how the story is consistent with itself. You'll see what I mean by that. But and the problems with this fucking game, with this shit game. So basically, this game is you're broke down, and then you're gonna use this bug. You're gonna use this bug van to drive off. Now keep that in mind. Keep that fucking in mind. Keep that in mind. We drive off using a pest control van. Keep that in mind. So basically, this map sucks. Let me tell you why this map sucks. It's just one singular map. You don't run anywhere. Like this one map is confined in one circle. Is confined to one fucking circle. Everything is here. The whole section, the hordes, everything. This isn't even a fucking map. This is not a map. A map does not like have this. Like every normal map has like a separation between the main map. But this map is just literally the whole section, everything. No. Literally this is not really that good of a map. Because simply as you're not moving anywhere. All you're doing is just running around in a circle. Like in a small circle, and trashers are everywhere, and the special infected are everywhere. Like, man, this just map sucks, man. Like, it literally sucks. You're not even moving. Like, there's no movement whatsoever. All you're doing is just like waiting and all that stuff in this circle. Like in every other map except for this one, in every Earthfall map, you're moving towards A to B. You know, A to fucking B. But this one is just, oh, you're already at B. You're already at B, even though you only just started the fucking map. So for that reason, I'm just gonna put this in fucking E tier. An E tier. Like, I'd rather put. I'm gonna put this in E tier because it's not that very good. Let me tell you something. You're not moving around mostly. All you're doing is walking from 10 feet away from the gas station. You're walking 10 feet from the gas station to get a fucking tire that is in the fucking wall to get a fucking van to move its ass. And the AI, by the way, they are on masterful difficulty. I made sure these AIs are on masterful difficulty, and you'll see the issues arising from these AIs. I'm gonna make a separate video on the AI in Earthfall, but you'll see what I mean when I had to suffer through these fucking maps. But so far, this is an E tier. This is an E tier map, and it's so shit. Oh, this map sucks. I fucking hate this map. You know something? This map is so bad, I had to make it easy mode to make it better. So this is me on normal mode. Okay, so it's very good so far. But you'll see a problem when this map gets really bad. So we're in a condensed space, right? So keep that in mind. We're in a condensed space, so we have nowhere to run, and we're in a bunker that is literally the smallest place ever. When I was playing this before, I played Data Recovery before, and I was like, oh my god, this is so difficult. So coming back after a few years of not playing this game, I was fucking worried. Let me tell you something. I was worried about doing this fucking map. It is literally the worst map I've ever seen in my life. I am having the perspective of both players. Solo players and team players. Team players, okay, let me just get this off my chest. There's not a lot of fucking medkits. Let me tell you something. There's no medkits. I see only 2 medkits and a health station. And the health station needs power, and if you actually turn on the power, you get a fucking horde. You get a fucking swarm. And I would rather have rather have no healing station and have med kits all day, because I don't want a healing station. Just give us more just give us more health kits, or better yet, just do what fucking Left 4 Dead did and just give us 4 med kits at the start of the fucking game. But no, they don't give us any weapons. They make us use these dog shit fucking pistols that are fucking shit. Nobody likes those pistols. Man, these pistols are so horrible. Like, even using dual wielding pistols, they're still unpowerful. They're like F tier, man. Those fucking pistols are F tier, man. But anyway, that's not even the worst part about this map. So, for some odd reason, in this one right here, this placement right here, the control room, spawns a fucking beast. Now, if you don't know what a beast is, it basically is like a tank, but on fucking steroids. It's like fighting 4 tanks at the same time, and also we're in a condensed space. Look how small this spacing is. You have nowhere to run. You have nowhere to go. Like, you have 0 place to go or to position yourself. And by the way, you do take fall damage. So it's not even you take a little bit of fall damage. No, you take a lot of fall damage. And it's so fucking unforgiving. You'll see why in a second. So here comes the fucking beast. Okay, so he has a fucking laser, let me just tell you first of all. And he has weak points on his back. However, that does jack fucking shit. And he's a fucking, like, literally, he's like having 4 tanks in a fucking thing. Look at this condensed spacing, right? What I'm saying is, picture this. Like, you're in a fucking Left 4 Dead map, and you're fighting the tank. 4 tanks in a condensed space. Do you think that you're going to survive that? Fuck no. You ain't going to survive that. And so, basically, 2 of my teammates are already fucking down, and Danny is already fucking going to bed to be dead and pummeled in a minute by fucking Beast over here, because he goes after fucking Danny. And then, as soon as I fucking try to shoot him down, literally, oh yeah, I'm safe for now. Oh, great, lovely. Okay, fair enough. I survived that. However, just a few minutes later, the beast spawns again. Now, the reason why the beast spawns is because we activated the swarm, and it's another control point. However, we don't have any medkits. As you can see, the only person that has a medkit is Jonas. And the reason why that's the only case is because they replaced every single fucking medkit with just one med station and expect you to be like, oh, this is gonna be great. Look, my whole team is fucking dead already from one beast again. And then he tries to kill me, lasers me, and I go, okay, you know what, I'll try my best to, like, you know, dodge and weave. So I just jump off. Since it's condensed spacing, I'll repeat that again, since it's condensed spacing, and there's not a lot of movement to move, I go like, well, I'm fucked, so there's no way I can fucking revive anybody. Not even, like, Jonas over here, which is, he's the farthest person away, because I then backed into a fucking corner, and I see the fucking beast, and then I get fucking attacked. And then I fail the fucking thing. I had to switch to easy mode for this one. So whatever footage you're seeing right now is me switching to easy mode. Fucking going into FTO. Okay, we got Sunnyvale. So now the story is now consistent. The fucking data recovery ended when we were in a tunnel. And Sunnyvale is consistent at the beginning since we exited out a tunnel. So now you think I'm happy. So data recovery is an F tier thing. So anyway, Sunnyvale, let's start from the beginning. It's a very short map, not gonna lie with you. It's a very short map. Now looking back at it, it's quite a short map. And it's not like a map that you need too much effort in. However, there is literally one consistent thing wrong with this map, and that's with the tunnels. Now, with the tunnels, it's a condensed place with 2 centimeters apart, and if it spawns a beast, luckily it only spawned a blackout. Now, blackouts are the second boss to Earthfall. So we have a boss 1, which is the beast, which is a copy of the tank from Left 4 Dead. And Blackout, it's his own original made thing where it basically has 3 shields and it can teleport to the other side of the map per se. Luckily, I got the Blackout, literally the easiest boss ever. Not gonna lie with you, it's easier than the Beast because the Beast is like 4 tanks on steroids in Left 4 Dead. Now, if that beast was in the fucking tunnels, if you got unlucky and the beast spawned in the fucking tunnels with you, then you're fucking dead. There's none that you can do. You're fucking dead. There's none that you can do, man. You're in a condensed space where literally the fucking beast can kill you instantly. So if you get a beast to spawn, I recommend waiting outside of the fucking tunnels. Do not go in the tunnels just yet, because if you're in the tunnels while the beast is there, you might as well say game over. But so other from the tunnels, it's not a bad map. Not gonna lie with you. It's not a bad map. It's an alright map. It feels fine. Like it's not like too chaotic. It doesn't feel too like restrictive as well. Like it feels more open, but except for the tunnels, of course. Like as I said to you, the only parts are the tunnels. But the tunnels only make up like what 1% of the fucking map. So, for that reason, I say it goes straight to B tier. I feel like it's a good map, but just with the tunnels. I think that's the only issue. But I think it's good so far. I think this is really good. Like, thank God we're getting good maps this time, because the breakdown was fucking horrible, and then the data recovery, that's hard as shit. You had to go easy mode on that fucking one in order to actually beat it. Like, I don't think that should be like. I don't think that's an accomplishment that I have to make the game easier to beat the game. Like, literally, no. It should be a normal, average difficulty, like, not that hard, not that easy. But anyway, on to the next one. This is instantly a B tier. Radio Silence. Radio Silence is a good fucking map. Not gonna lie with you, it's not a bad map. Not a bad map whatsoever. However, I would question the climatic end to this. So we started as like in the woods, like we just started in the woods, going to the train station to actually, find out to get to the end, and that's the only issue I have with this map is the climatic end to this map. It just feels like the Dark Carnival ending where you have to call for help, and then there's also this mounted turret that goes nowhere. You'll see when I actually edit this what I'm talking about. So I'm gonna just do that right now. So we go on this train and we basically just, as I said, just mow down the swarm, which is very good. I'm not gonna lie with you, literally, I like this idea. However, you'll see why it just makes it weird, because you'll see why in a minute. Okay, so you're fighting through these people, you're fighting through these aliens. You're going like, I'm gonna kill all these aliens. And then you notice, why are we going so slow? But then you also notice that it doesn't go that fucking far. So this is how far the fucking train goes. It doesn't go that far. I thought we'll have to escape via the train. And I thought that'd be a climatic great ending to the fucking to the thing, but no, it just is a whole other section on the hideout. It is literally so close to where we were. I literally walked to where we originally were. So that's how easy it is. So let me just show you. So I'm gonna pick up Danny, which he's far. I'm gonna pick up the two characters, Danny and Kai, Kim is, I don't know. I don't know how see. I can't see his name or his or her name. But look how close that is. It's not even that far away. But the ending is a whole other section. Just like Dark Carnival, you set off the fireworks to get the helicopter to go over to where you are, and then you be escaping. So far, I'm gonna give this one a C tier. I'm gonna say a C tier, just because the ending and just very bad. Like in general, it feels quite bad. Not gonna lie with you. Playing this one, it feels like, it just feels, like It just feels like they rushed with this one. It kind of just feels like that. I don't. It just kind of feels like that. But anyway, CTO.
If Jacob's scanner works, we can finally get some payback for towns like this.
Okay, Revelations. Now this map is not that bad. Now let me just tell you something that this victory. Let me just say, quote unquote victory. I did not win in this one. I played this map twice. Once on normal mode and once on easy mode, and I didn't get the victory at the end because of bad positioning and bad fucking AI. I'll show you a video on why the AI was so horrible in the next video or in another video. Now this map is very good so far, even without the AI being shit as usual. You'll see why, and you'll see why when I upload that video. So it's pretty good. The map so far. I already I played this map before, so I know what I did. I won the map beforehand, and it was very good. Very good. It's a very good map. However, plot wise doesn't make any sense because the reason why is it kind of reminds me of Death Toll. So now you remember Death Toll that when you go into the fucking church, the guy goes better safe than sorry, better safe than sorry. That feels more realistic than this here because when you're in an alien invasion, you're not just going to accept anyone's help in that way. That's why in Left 4 Dead there's this fucking virus going around, and it's better safe than sorry than fucking be infected and die and become a fucking zombie. But initially he did become a zombie. He became a smoker or a hunter. Sometimes he becomes a boomer. But yeah. So this does not make any sense to me because this guy should have had the same, mindset or philosophy as the guy in Left 4 Dead, because he doesn't know if the aliens can talk. For all he knows, the aliens could talk and make him think that it's just survivors. But if I was a fucking priest, I'd be like, no, I'm not fucking accepting anyone, because if I accepted somebody, they could be an alien in disguise or some shit like that. I think they didn't want to make it too realistic, and I think they just wanted to fucking half-ass this game. Not gonna lie with you. So for that reason and that reason only, this map is not that bad, but like plot wise does not make any sense, and medkit wise, by the way, I'm just gonna say this right now, there's only like one medkit and all that stuff. So let's say, for example, if you're playing with for 4 players, if you actually find 4 players, there's only one medkit in each map. So basically meaning that your friends are gonna hate you because you're the only one with the medkit. So it's kind of unfair in that way. So yeah, it's kind of it's just that's it. That's just it, man. So where would I put this? I think I'm gonna put this in E tier, but I'm gonna put this above Breakdown. I think it's kind of similar in that way that like once you go toward the church, you don't move from the church, but you do move quite a substantial distance away from the church. At the beginning, you have to go towards it, which is more better than Breakdown because you're right there. You're right there, just 2 seconds away from the fucking gas station. But at least you have to do something in this one, a bit more than you do in the breakdown, and it's way more engaging. I'd rather play Revelations than Breakdown. What I'm saying. Oh, R&D, I have the most best memories from this map because of two simple reasons. This is the map where the AI has the most issue in, and I don't know why. The AI in this map has the most fucking issues. Like, they do not want to follow you, they do not catch up in any way, shape, or form. And when I do the video of the bots in this game, it's going to be the worst thing you'll ever see in this fucking game. The reason why it took a lot of takes. The reason why this video took a lot of attempts to do was simply because of two factors. One, because of fucking AI, and two, because of fucking AI. Now you begin to notice that I got rid of the victories from the previous ones. And if I said that, oh, I was going to add those victories in. No, now I'm thinking that I don't want to put those victories in. I'm only going to put the data recovery victory in, so if you see that issue, if I said before, oh, I'm going to put victories into the fucking videos, no, I'm not going to do that now. Just going to put the only data recovery one because that only has the audio file that I said I'm going to put data recovery in FTO. Anyway, R&D is pretty much a shit map. It actually spawned an enrager in another room. So what is an enrager? An enrager is it makes the fucking aliens a bit. It makes the aliens stronger, so they hit faster. They attack. Their attack damage is a bit more horrible, should I say? Like it's just a bit more shit. And it spawned it in a warehouse. It spawned the enrager in a warehouse, so you cannot shoot it. And I'll just show you that when I'm here. So yeah, and even if you pass that enrager, this map is very fucking. It's very condensed. It's very just. It's just worse. It's worse. It's just worse. But where if I was gonna, I'm gonna put this in F tier, but I don't know where should I put in F tier. Should I put below or above data recovery? Which would I rather play, R&D or data recovery? I rather play R&D than data recovery, so I'm gonna put R&D on F tier. Just the map is just so unforgiving. So unforgiving to the AI, so unforgiving to the to solo players, so unforgiving to team players because there's not a lot of medkits. I found in one medkit after 43 minutes of playing this shit map. One medkit, and the rest of my team did not have a medkit. So yeah, that's just it. FTL. First of all, this map looks amazing. I'm gonna say it right here. This looks amazing, and it kind of looks like Harvest. Like this reminds me of Blood Harvest. Yes, while I was recording this, when I was recording these maps, I was having these honest criticisms about the maps while I was playing this game. So if you hear me saying anything about these maps or anything like that out of audio, like it just feels like it's a different audio than it originally is, then yeah, it's me actually in the game playing the game. Anyway, so this map looks like Blood Harvest, and it's a great map. I'm not gonna say with you. I'm not gonna lie with you. It is an amazing map. However, near the end, the holdout section had 4 enragers. Now the enragers are overpowered as fuck. Not gonna lie with you. They're overpowered. Literally, they make all the aliens nearby them extremely strong, extremely fast. I mean, just one punch will make your health go into a quarter. So basically, they hit you for like 25%, basically, from one hit. And it's just it was too difficult for me. But I like the map anyway, so even if I ignore the foreign ragers at the end of the map, let's say if I actually got past those, I think this map is an S tier. I think this map is great map. Like, there's a lot of great details and there's a lot of great, like, this made me have so much energy. Like, at the start of this map, I was hopeful. Like, I was like, what is this weird feeling I have? Like, why am I feeling this way about this map? Like, every other map was just like so shit. Like, at the beginning, I was like, oh god, this map. Oh no, this map. But when I was playing this map, I was like, oh, this looks nice. I like this map so far. And I go, wow, Jesus Christ. It's a pretty good map. And it's a great map, so I'm going to put it in S tier. So it's a great map, so I recommend this map. It's a great map. So I'm going to put this above Supply Run. I'm going to put this map above Supply Run. It's a great map, not gonna lie with you. I love this map. I think this map is great. Like, it has a great beginning, has a great whole day section, has a wide spaces, and just the design of the map is amazing. Well done. Into the Breach is the worst map ever. I'm not gonna lie with you, this is literally the most unappealing fucking map I've ever seen in my life. It's worse than data recovery, and that's saying something. I did not like this map whatsoever. The fucking design of the map is so horrible, and the fucking layout of the map is so horrible, and like, again, with these shit AI, with the fucking shit first aid kits spawn locations being so shit, man. Being so shit, man. I mean, it's not even that good. Like, it's just a fucking shit map in general. Like, I was not satisfied with playing with this map. Like, I literally did not know what to fucking do in this map, and I had no clue where the weapons were until, like, much later into the fucking map. Like, I had the pistol at the beginning for about, like, 20 minutes, let's just say, until I found an actual good fucking gun. But anyway, it's just so fucking shit, man. When I was playing this, I was like, oh man, this is so horrible. I was like, that's worse than fucking data recovery. It's just so bad. Like, I was playing and it was just so bad. The map was so horrible. Like, I didn't want to play anymore. Like, when I died, I was like, there's no way I'm gonna put easy mode and play this shit map again. Even on easy mode, I didn't want to play this fucking map. So that's how bad it was. Like, it's too small, condensed. The fucking design of the map is so ugly and so fucking rancid. It just looks like someone just got a fucking green crayon and just smeared the map all over it. Just looks so shit, man. Oh man, just thinking about it makes me want to puke. It's just so horrible. Like, it's just so horrible. F tier. It's going below data recovery. Yeah, I don't care what anyone else says. It's going below data recovery. Extermination is a great map. Not gonna lie with you. When I was playing this map, I was expecting it to be shit like the last map, Into the Breach. But I was like, no, it's not that bad. Like, the the design of the level's not that bad. Even like you're in a cave, I thought it was gonna be shit because it's so condensed. But no, there's actually a lot of room. There's not like yeah, there's not a lot of room, but there's a substantial amount of room. Like at least there is a bit of spacing. Like there is a large space even in the condensed space. Like it makes no sense, but like I was gonna assume that I was not gonna go anywhere. There was nowhere to run if there was a beast or anything. But no, I had no issues with this map. I had zero issues. Like I had zero issues. But the bots kind of did have issues because they're fucking AI and they're so shit in this map. I'll just tell you that in the next video. But anyway, it's just kind of good. Not gonna lie with you, it's pretty good. I put this in A tier. Like it's not an S tier. Like it's not like an amazing map. Like fucking, it's not like an amazing map like the Diversion thing. But it's pretty good on its own. Like it's pretty darn good. I'm gonna put this in A tier. I think this is the only map that's on A tier. I think, isn't it? Yeah, it's the only map that's on the A tier. It's pretty good. Like I'm not gonna lie with you, it's actually really good. But the reason why it's on A tier, not S tier, is because one simple factor. It kind of feels like they kind of rush things with the drill thing. So like you have to get these drill equipments and drill into the spore, the eggs, so that they don't get spawned anymore. And the basically the big core, so basically where all the aliens come from. This is like the 0 point where like every single alien, where the aliens crash landed on Earth basically, and you're basically trying to destroy that. It's pretty it's pretty good, but I wouldn't say it's an S tier. It's pretty good, but I wouldn't say it's an S tier. But I really did like it. Not gonna lie with you, I did like it. It was enjoyable. And now, last but not least, Inferno. Inferno is a map, the last map in Earthfall. It's literally the last map in Earthfall, and not gonna lie with you, at the beginning it was quite good. Like you have this helicopter helping you shoot down these aliens, which I think is unique. But then you cannot fight them. I attempted this twice, by the way. Once on easy, once on normal. Well, I did this one, this first footage that you see right here. I did on normal mode. And on normal mode is fucking difficult. Like, normal mode is quite difficult on maps that aren't like really good. And I don't want to say that for the last map of the fucking Earthfall. So I was like, you know what, I give Inferno a second chance on easy. By the way, was not fucking easy. Not gonna lie with you. It still had the beast, and like it moves on to the what you call it, to this like hive, and like there's spores on the fucking thing, and you have to shoot them down, shoot it. And even if I pass the beast on this map, and then pass the spores, I mean like the spores are quite horrible, and like this map is quite hard. This map is quite hard, but not as hard as like data recovery. But where would I place the last map on the tier list? First of all, it's not going to meet an S tier. Second of all, it's not going to be an F tier. It's not going to be an F tier, so where am I going to put this? I'm going to put it on a B tier, and below whatever it is. I think it's substantially good for what it is, but I think for the last map, I expected something better. I expected something great. I expected something amazing. But that's just it. So that's all the rankings for all the maps. I hope you enjoy, and hopefully you wait around for me critiquing on all the bots on this game. Oh, I cannot wait.